let's talk about a bank that's like Navy Federal. You're going to get them high limits. Let's get straight to it. It's First Tech Federal Credit Union. I want y'all to build up your credit profile as good as possible. A lot of people know about Navy Federal, so I just want to give y'all this so you can go ahead and get some diversity on your profile. So it's good for personal funding. Like I said, just starting off, if you're just building your credit, if you just want to position yourself to be able to eventually get that good business funding. The beautiful thing about them is they pull Experian. So let's say that your TransUnion isn't as good, you're not able to go ahead and get that Navy Federal right away, or even if it is good, you can go to Experian knowing that First Tech Federal Credit Union is going to give you high limit approvals like Navy Federal. So let's talk about how we would even get access to something like this. So you want to have 100% payment history, like usual. You want to have at least 10 positive reporting accounts. So these are accounts in your name. I'm not talking about authorized user trade lines, and then you'll just got a skinny profile, right? So you want to have accounts that are actually in your name. You feel me? So installment accounts can include student loans, personal loans, auto loans, etc., right? Because y'all got to look at credit. It's like trust. So think about it, right? If you're somebody you have like no history of trust, why would the bank even trust you to give you money? You know, so you want to make sure that you're building out a good credit profile. Revolving accounts can include credit cards. You want them at least $2,500 limits. When we go to First Tech Federal Credit Union, it's not crazy for us to get a $25K card approval, just like you can at Navy Federal. So at least $2,500 limit when we're looking at structuring a good profile. We want at least 6 months of history. That's the caveat when it comes to like if you just got a new personal credit card or if you just had an established personal credit card. And I'm talking about this because I'm positioning y'all for being able to get those high limits on business funding as well. Because I know business funding is a sexy term. We actually help people get access to business funding. So I just want to give y'all that too, just to keep that in mind. And then hard inquiries. Make sure you don't have more than 3 to 4 on each. That's my recommendation. But one thing you got to understand, I've gotten people funding where they had more than the 3 to 4 because over time, they became less impactful. So the amount of time that you had those hard inquiries matters as well. So keep that in mind too. So just speaking about funding in different institutions, when we talk about national banks, we're talking about like Chase, we're talking about Bank of America. I just want to give y'all just wide range of funding to know what you can look for when you're going to get your funding. A regional bank is like Key Bank. And then, of course, we have Credit Union, which is like Navy Federal Credit Union. And then obviously First Tech Federal Credit Union. So this is what the website look like when you go over there. I'm going to talk about how to become a member in a little bit, but it's just like the others. Like you make a little donation or whatever, and then you in there. So if you go to borrow, you click on that, you see all their products right here, right? I don't work at these banks. So what you can do, you can literally go to the website, start doing your own research. And then you know what's so super dope that you can do? You can literally call these banks and ask them all the questions in the world that you want to ask them. Don't ask me a million questions in my comments. You can ask me some questions. Maybe, I'll get to it and maybe I'll know the answer. But if you're asking super, super specific stuff, you're going to want to make sure that you actually call the bank. Pick up the phone and call them, right? Don't be weird. Like literally call these people, ask them all the questions you want till 3 a.m., however long, you want to ask all your questions. So you see the credit cards here. It's not crazy for you to get a 25K limit, like I said. And then I would recommend getting a personal line of credit as well, because you might get 25K on that as well. Make sure you have at least a 680. So keep that in mind. I want y'all to make sure y'all build y'all credit. I want y'all to get these approvals, right? If you haven't heard about our mission statement, my mission basically is to help fund $1 billion to small business owners. I know this is a personal side, but every type of funding leads towards that business funding. So I'm hoping someone takes action, right? I'm hoping y'all take action with the information. Don't be lazy as shit and not do nothing with my information. You feel me? Like, don't disrespect the information. Don't disrespect the time. Obviously this is my job. I get paid to, do what I'm doing here as we're building these relationships, as we're working on nurturing y'all and all that to get into our services and all that. But at the end of the day, I want y'all to take action on information. The reality, it's not personally going to affect me, whether you die poor or not, right? Let's just keep it 100, right? But it makes it dope when you're able to change the life of those around you. You feel me? So hopefully you take action. If you take action, if you don't take action, life goes on, right? Life goes on for me. I'm still gonna go back to living my life and go to sleep after I record this video. I'm still gonna go to the gym. I'm still gonna do all that. So keep that in mind. That's my little commercial break. To qualify, you got to be an employee of a partner company, contractor for partner company, employee of state of Oregon, or what most of y'all gonna do, just join the association that they recommend to you. So they'll cover your first year at the time I'm recording it. So yeah, make sure you or your client has at least a 680. So you might be watching this, maybe you're looking in terms of how to fund your clients, right? Because a smart person would be like, okay, I'm watching Michael. He's giving out all this game. This is information I can use to go ahead and monetize, maybe do it for my family for free. And then now I start doing it for clients and stuff like that. So maybe you're watching this video, you're not even doing it for yourself. So keep that in mind. Like I said, I've seen 25K credit card approvals as well as 25K line of credit. So it's not uncommon if your credit is structured the way I'm telling you to structure it. Make sure your file's unlocked as well. So that's pretty much it. I wanted to include a screenshot here just to say we have a community. It's called Cat Credit University, and it's $39 a month at the time I'm recording this. Basically, I made a post over there, and I was just letting them know about it. So I say that to say, if you like information like this, where I'm keeping you updated on stuff to build your credit, stuff to get funding, I post way more sauce in the Cat Credit University, and it's only $39 a month, right? If you're not willing to make like an investment in your life of just $39 a month, which is that, what is that? Like, is that $1.30 a day? No, it's gonna be less than that. So it's about $1 a day essentially. If you like not willing to make that type of investment in yourself, then I really don't know what to say to you or your loved ones, because your loved ones could potentially be living a better life if you invest in yourself and take action on information I'm saying. At least, like, if you're not going to invest in yourself, at least start with the free information I'm putting out right here, right? So make sure you go and get tapped in with First Tech Federal Credit Union, or make sure your client gets tapped in with First Tech Federal Credit Union. So keep that in mind. I posted this in the university. I'm always posting game in the university. So it's like when you choose to put yourself in a different environment, that's going to help you get to the next level. Your life is just going to be better. That's just how life works. So if you want to join our community, you can join our community for only $39 a month at the time I'm recording this. The link will be in the description. If you don't want to join, that's cool too. I hope you at least take action on the free information. With that being said, y'all have a blessed one.